Hey, good evening, folks. It's Josh with Josh Scott Outdoors, and today I'm going to go over my everyday carry. What's in my pocket, what's on my hip, what I carry with me every day. So there's a couple items that I have every single day. I have my wallet. This is a cheap front pocket wallet I bought on Amazon. I had never used one before, and I like the thought of having it. I didn't like having, when I'm driving my truck, I don't normally take my wallet out of my pocket anyways and set it on my dash in case I get pulled over or, something like that. So I'm not reaching for anything since I do carry. And I decided I want to try it out. So I got the front pocket wallet, and so far I like it. I will eventually probably upgrade to either a handmade Leatherman or one of the Ridge wallets or something a little better. I mean, you can see this one's already starting to get a little bit of wear because it's a cheap $15 Amazon one. But I just wanted to test out a front pocket wallet before I spent a whole lot of money on one. The next thing that I have with me everywhere I go is my Streamlight Wedge flashlight. It is USB-C rechargeable. And this is maybe one of my favorite flashlights that I have ever owned. I believe my wife got it for me as a gift, maybe for my birthday last year or Father's Day, something like that. I also always carry a Leatherman. This is my Leatherman Skeletal. This thing gets more use using the pliers. My hunting lease, I've got a hunting camp, 1,400 acres, and the lock gets stuck a lot. It's one of the turn knob locks, and I use my pliers on this to turn the lock open, to get it open. Of course, I've got a pocket knife. So I've got several of them laying out here. I kind of rotate, just trying to find out which one I like the best. Right now, this is the one I carry the most. You guys know this one. This is an iconic knife. This is the Benchmade Osborne, or 940 Osborne 940. I bought this one last year. This was, at the time, was probably my most expensive knife that I had ever purchased. I've always had cheaper knives just because I did, just because they were easy to get. You can get them anywhere. But now I'm seeing the value in having, much nicer knives. So I picked up the Benchmade Osborne, and this knife was fantastic. I love this knife. The other one that I'm carrying a lot, this is one that I got for Christmas. This is the CRKT faucet. It is a auto, or not an auto, it is a flipper assisted flipper, and it's just really smooth. I really like this knife, and it's about a fourth of the price of the Benchmade. It's super sharp. Obviously, it's not going to be on the same kind of tier as the Benchmade, but as far as like the looks and the feel, I really, really like this knife. In the $50 to $60 range, I'd say this is probably one of my favorite knives. The other ones that I'm kind of rotating through right now, this was my first button lock. This is the Civivi Conspirator button lock. And it's got the Damascus looking pattern. Obviously it's not real Damascus, but it's got the Damascus looking pattern on it. I've got another icon, the Benchmade Mini Bug Out. I've got it in the Blaze Orange. I've got a Kershaw. I believe this is the Launch 11. It is an auto. I'm still getting used to this. This is my first true auto knife, and I can't use it one-handed. I have to use another hand to close it. And that's not a terrible thing, but I like to fidget with my knives, and this makes it a little bit harder. But this is a sleek knife. I mean, it's a good-looking knife. It's really sharp. It's made in the USA. What we got here? It says CPM 154. And I like that it has the USA and the flag on it. It's a good knife. I'm just getting used to owning an auto. The other one is just kind of a ridiculous knife. This is the CJRB. I think it's called the Crag. I'd have to look it up. When I started, I hadn't bought any knives really for a long time other than like some Havillands and stuff like that for skin and deer. And last year I started, collecting knives again. And this one, I saw it on Amazon, and it's just ridiculous. And I had to have it. I did take the clip off of it because I didn't like the clip on this specific knife. But just that big bulky blade, I love it. It doesn't get carried as much because it is so big, but I really like, this is my, my more ridiculous knife that I carry. We'll get to these in just a second. On my keys, I've got the Rovi Von Aurora A1. I watched, or I do watch, Taylor Martin's The Best Damn EDC. He recommended this. I put this on my keys so that I know that I always have a flashlight if something were to happen and this was dead. This one's always there too. I do have this leather strap. I don't have a lot of keys. My house key, and I've got a key to a hunting property. That's only keys I actually carry other than my truck key. So I don't need a whole lot of like key organizers on there. This, of course, is my Glock 19X. It's got the Streamlight TLR 1 HL. And then this knife is a custom knife made by my friend James from Knife Hand Customs. This knife, the handle, is made out of the bone, the antler bone rather, antler from the very first buck that I ever killed. It was a spike I killed when I was 13 or 14 years old, and I sent it to James and had him make me a keepsake. This is the very first buck I ever killed. He's got the blue and goldish collars in here because in West Virginia, our big school is WVU and it's blue and gold. So the collars is blue and it's a little bit of gold. But this is probably my favorite fixed blade knife. Just it's got a lot of sentimental value now. And the way I carry it, it's got the sideways clip. So I can clip this on my belt and I can carry it like appendix. Like if you were doing an inside waistband appendix carry for concealed carry, but this is on the outside right there on my appendix. So when I'm hunting, I can just pop it out and use it to skin a deer or whatnot. My Glock is usually on my hip, or I also have a chest rig that I'll wear it on my chest. So if I'm bow hunting, I can get to it rather easy. I do hunt in bear country in West Virginia, southern West Virginia. There's a whole lot of bear. So if I'm bow hunting, I want something, just in case. But this is my everyday carry. Everything that I carry is in, if you look down in the description box, you will see my Amazon influencer page, and you can get any of this stuff on my Amazon influencer page. It is an affiliate link, so if you do purchase from there, obviously it does help me. You don't have to use my affiliate links, but it's appreciated if you do. If you like watching EDC stuff, a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, notification bell if you're using your smartphone, and we've got more stuff coming this year. We're finally getting serious with the YouTube, so there'll be more stuff to go. Also, link down in the description is my link tree, so you can find me everywhere on social media. But in the comments, tell me what you would change. Obviously, I do have other things to change it up, but this is what I carry every single day. Tell me what you carry, and tell me what you would change. Y'all have a good evening.